Hello, I'm Zoe Edwards and I'm the Community Coordinator for Wormley Turnford Big Local, and I shall be presenting to you some of the great work and projects that our team and partners have been developing and producing over this past year, and hope to give you an insight of what we plan with the help and input of our local communities for the remaining time that we have here. In this presentation I will cover the aim of Wormley Turnford Big Local, what our aims and objectives are and how we have achieved this. I'll give you some feedback on our community's response, some case studies and our future plans, and our challenges and where you can help us. The aim of Big Local is to empower local communities to transform and improve their lives and the places they live. And these are our aims: empowering cohesive and involved communities, transforming community facilities, access to services for older people and people with disabilities, awareness of countryside and open space, flourishing children, young people and families. How have we done this? We have developed a working team of staff and partners who are local residents, who are knowledgeable and have an excellent understanding of our local communities. We've been listening to our residents through the everyday work that we do, through our social groups, our social media channels, project groups and our events that we hold. We've been developing relationships in our communities by being available on site for anyone that wants to drop in and talk to us. We've developed social projects where like-minded people can meet in a safe place and spend time with each other and share their skills and ideas. We have developed local facilities, the community centre, the Wormley allotment plots, the Hub 83 and Wormley Community Centre's new studio. And we have supported local businesses, clubs and groups. Through these events, projects and groups that we develop and support, we ensure that our local businesses are our first port of call to raise their profile and promote their services. We've held some great events this year, and these events help us to achieve all of our aims above. Bringing communities together to have fun and celebrate important events like the Jubilee were really successful. We had approximately 700 people come and join us on this day, and much was learned from this one important event about our community, and it gave us the opportunity to connect with our wider locals, and we got some great ideas from the public to plan for the future. Next year we hope to do it all again for the King's coronation. We celebrated Black History Month in partnership with Lowood Museum this year, and again we was able to use this opportunity to promote a local business who had a great story to share. Kai Kitchen is a well-known and much-loved traditional African Caribbean family-run food buffet served in the local markets of Waltham Cross Town Centre and Hoddesdon Market. The story of Kai Kitchen showed an exhibition of their food story at Lowood Museum, sharing their love of teaching the next generations how to grow and prepare food and sharing their food recipes. We provided a food event at Wormley Community Centre with a pop-up kitchen from Kai Kitchen serving their famous food, where our locals came together to meet and eat and learn more about one of our local success stories to celebrate Black History Month. The suicide awareness event was to support many of the Wormley and Turnford communities who have been affected by suicide. As we knew from talking to people in our community, there was a strong will to help. We wanted to highlight issues that the community wants help with and bring opportunities for people to learn about the different types of support available to them in the local areas. And so many professionals on this subject were invited to support this event. We will continue to work with these local authorities and charities, and between us and the residents we hope to provide some support for this next year. We are currently discussing with Mind an educational online training session for our residents called Spot the Signs, aimed to increase knowledge and awareness about suicide. And we are also discussing ideas with the Borough of Broxbourne, a longer term support service. And one of our local resident professionals who attended this event has set up a mindset support and recovery programme, which is now a service offered for women and is being held here at Wormley Community Centre. We have continued to run our social groups, which are being led by local residents, including our partners, and these groups have flourished over the past year. Through these groups, our residents have been able to learn new skills, make new friends, and have connected our locals to our neighbouring town residents. These groups have shown to have been extremely beneficial and had real impact on people's mental and physical welfare. And in the above slide you can see some feedback from one of our most successful and long-running groups, which is run by one of our partnership members. We will continue to listen to our residents and strive to help these groups become more sustainable for the future. We want to continue to provide local residents the support they need for both their mental and physical welfare. We will continue to create opportunities and projects that make a difference to all our communities' ages and abilities. And so we are glad to support 3 private groups, Citizens Advice Bureau, Tai Chi and the Wormley Dance Group, that we recognise having brought a much needed support, therapy and advice to some of our more vulnerable residents. This year our summer camp was a huge success. This was a free club specifically to support children and families who are receiving free school meals. We wanted this to be a great opportunity to provide the children experiences and activities they may not have had the opportunity to have experienced before, where they could learn new skills and realise their potential in new activities. The children had the opportunity to do cooking, singing, acting, dancing and have music lessons, and all of this was supplied by local businesses. Here's what one of the kids had to say about her experience at Energise Summer Camp.
I went to a summer camp this summer called Energise Hubby Camp. It was amazing. First of all, the food. Chef Kiss, it was delicious. It was so great. Basically the reason I come. Then, money is super nice. And so is the chef. And so is Vic. Then, I like the music and the teacher Troy is so funny. Some of the helpers there are teenagers, like Izzy and Kira and Ollie. Zoe is also very nice. I recommend you come. 5 stars.
As a result from this camp, we had a wonderful opportunity arise from hiring the music school, who provided ukulele and drum sessions, where 2 children were chosen from the camp and were noticed for their potential and were offered a free term scholarship with the music school. We have run some new projects over the past months where we would have liked to have seen more teenagers get involved. Going forward, we would love to get more teenagers involved in contributing to our plans, and so we would like to encourage them to have a voice and come and share with us what they would like to see happen in their community and how we can support this. We've been working closely with Hearts Council and their youth engagement team, and as a result a new youth programme trial will be starting here in January. We hope this will be the start of our next generation being involved in developing something great for our teenage community. The cost of living has become an increasing concern for everyone, and so we should be looking at ways to continue our support to our residents in the next year, and these are some of the developments that have just recently started or will be happening in the very early part of next year. Continuing with the theme of empowering our communities, we hope to equip people with knowledge that help support themselves and each other. Our free breakfast club started only a couple of weeks ago, and we hope that more people will start to take advantage of this over the next few weeks. The food aid sessions will teach families and residents how to shop, cook and prepare meals in a way that is both cost effective and energy efficient. And we shall be holding several sessions in collaboration with other organisations where people can come into the community centre and have a free hot meal whilst gaining skills to help with everyday life. In the first quarter of next year, we should be putting on some first aid training for our local residents. We also have some sessions coming up run by Opal. This is a speed dating style advice session for older people aged 55 plus, where they can gain access to advice services from Hearts Fire Service, Trading Standards, Red Cross, Hearts Police, Age UK and the Samaritans. We should be teaming up with Citizens Advice Bureau for a fun quiz night where attendees will have access to advice on scamming and the cost of living. For 2023's events, we will replay our successful events that we had in 2022 after receiving positive feedback from the residents asking us to do it all again. This includes some community party event nights, specifically for families. We are also in the process of developing some further activities for our younger generation, and we'll also be arranging some outings for all our local residents to come together and enjoy. And to end, we would like to remind you that we are in our final year of this National Lottery funded and resident-led community development project. And so we want to encourage our community's thoughts and input, so please do keep coming to talk to us. You can get connected with us through all the above social media channels and keep up to date with all our future activities by following us on social media and checking our website regularly. Lastly, I'd like to thank you all for listening.